Once you own your mind, you cannot be owned by anyone or anything. You become free. And freedom, once tasted, makes drift unbearable. You cannot begin to...
It is true that. And I've said this, and Joey and I have talked about this a lot, that once you become aware, certainly, self-aware, that it's hard to make excuses. Everything's your fault. When everything goes right, it's your fault. When everything goes wrong, it's your fault, right? And it is. And you can't blame anybody else because there's no one to blame. You either did it or you didn't do it. You either tried and you failed and you learned, and then you try again, or you didn't try at all. There is no trying. Who said that? Some Star Wars character, Yoda. There is only do, right? That's what it is. There isn't any trying, there's only doing. And if you fail, you learn. And that's when, it becomes easy to quit. Especially if you're